once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore. We wait for comms, Latinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes. Still we boldly, so raise your tricorder to the stars we strive. Through endless bugs, we keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall. From the squared circle to the code of space, MJ head still running the place. Steel chair in one hand, phaser in the other. Dead man walking, but you won't find another. Crew long gone, but the captain remains. Brains in the cargo and fire in the veins. Wrestling moves through the void so black. Body slams comets, never looking back. MJ had the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ hates riding the cosmic waves. Reviewing the matches, breaking them down. Then back to the bridge with the captain's crown. Call of Duty's undead, calling his name. But out here in space, it's all the same game. Warp drives hum while the zombies moan. Every sector knows this ship's his throne. In chat they cheer, in the ring they fear. When MJ Hat's voice comes loud and clear. MJ Hat, the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ Hat's riding the cosmic waves. One, two, three, the final bell. MJ Hat sending foes to hell, but hell's in space and space is cold, and the undead captain is bold, so bold. MJ Hat, the zombie space captain, streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ Hat's riding the cosmic waves. What? Yeah. MJ Hat from the ring to the stars. The undead captain sails again.
Chiefs in Epoch 20 asked me how long before MJ is up 70. The age-old question of progression in Star Trek Fleet Command. It all depends on their gameplay style. Are they grinding hard or taking the scenic route through the galaxy? It's like asking when a Vulcan will show their emotions. Only time will tell. Chances are, with dedication and a little bit of that Starfleet ingenuity, they'll hit Ops 70 sooner rather than later. Until then, let's enjoy the journey.
The galaxy's cracked and we're losing grip, but we still grind, we're in too deep. Oh, SDFC, you break my heart. Every patch just tears it apart. You say fix is coming, but they never do. that vanish, not just delay. But until that day, we'll raise our voice in laggy space. We've made our choice. Oh, SEFC, you break my heart, but we've made this mess a work of art. You say fix is coming, but we know the drill. We'll be here grinding against our will. Oh, SEFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us near. So here's to the broken, the bugged, the betrayed, to the players who stay. Though the game's decay, we're still out here, stars in our eyes, waiting for fixes.
We might get them one day. We might get them one day. More and more fixes, more things, more of everything. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing this evening? If you don't know who I am, thank you for being here first off. But secondly, I'm MJ Hat, and welcome to the stream. We got some things to talk about, man. This has been a very busy week, and honestly, I'm kind of curious as to where everybody's standing on it and what's been going on in the community. So, guys, do be aware, the stage is open, so if people want to come up and have a conversation. I've already got Siggy on the stage. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. Siggy, how are you doing this evening, bud? You still with me? Hold on, I did not. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't have Discord unmuted. Tell him again, Siggy.
I'm very good, Mr. Hat. Thank you very much. I've had a busy week too.
Right. You guys want to do the blog notes first? Like the big patch that just got released like 10 minutes ago? About the outposts? You guys want to do that first? Let me pull it up here and switch to screen share, because I'll get this out of the way and then we'll cut the music on and then we'll be good to go. So solo outposts always on. That right there, I think that's a hell of an improvement. I think that's a wonderful idea. No, the buffs aren't great, and I'm curious to see what they're going to give us during the second part of this arc. The battle pass is another question, but they say all that. Missed on timing, clarity, or follow through. To serve our players, we are willing to adjust our content roadmap, which is good. How often do they do that? Always on outposts is a direct result of that approach of us giving them feedback that they should always be on. So, they're listening. Now, I know I say that, and don't nobody jump me just yet. Don't nobody jump me just yet. Alliance tournaments changed this week, and the syndicate that was originally required was absolutely insane. The choice tokens that we may or may not always have was absolutely insane. Granted, those numbers have come back down, and they're at a better place now than they were. Barkman says they don't do anything on the roadmap anyway. G5 scrapping. I love it, Barkman. I love it. That logic is actually absolutely 100% valid. Cadence, clarity, and trust. Players have raised clear concerns about uncertain future cadence, and it's hard to invest fully in a feature without knowing if or when it returns. Flashpoint! In the past, we set cadences and later adjusted them, with Ceres Invasions as a recent example, which understandably created skepticism on whether content would return or not. Trust is earned by action, so we are taking action now, shifting outposts to always on, because let's face it, the server load probably isn't that much. To reduce uncertainty about access, we will continue to act, measure, and communicate this as the feature evolves. That statement says to me, again, we're listening. And I know this is a point of contention within the community. I know this is something that everybody is either A, on the fence about, or B, just mad about, or has left over. Because there are a lot of people that just don't interact anymore because they don't communicate with us. This is a welcome change. I am behind this. I'm okay with Alliance tournaments even being updated. I think the original numbers were high. I'm happy with the newer numbers. Granted, I wish they hadn't pulled that on us and I hadn't used some of my choice
Mate.
rewards, but I did.
My
Yeah,
I
go
said
ahead.
something about Alliance. So Alliance tournaments for me on my bubble account has been very, very hard. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's aimed for people that are above 40, to be honest with you, because
Mm-hmm.
not that many people and they and I've just been struggling. Do you know what I mean? I spent like about 2 hours doing 10 FRKs with my group. Do you know what I mean? Just to get one task done. And
Yeah.
it really did stress me out, so I had to go to bed. And then I realised that I missed that day and today's one as well. I need to talk to the admin about that.
Yeah.
But on my other account, I was able to do 3 tasks in the space of an hour. Do you know what I mean?
Now, as a newer G6 player, I don't struggle to get 10K tasks. I have enough refreshes. I've been saving them for a while. I was able to do 10K tasks early because of the Revenant. There are different things you can do. This whole change nerfs that, by the way. No more Revenant. Revenant will not be enough to cover what you're going to use for even one Alliance task, I don't think. Now, I might be wrong on the numbers, but I don't think it will. Directives. Let me go back into these notes, Siggy. Directive sourcing may change. Outpost strike directives will continue to be sourced through regular play and events, including the Outpost Battle Pass. So that says to me, Outpost Battle Pass is going to be around for a while. It's another Battle Pass, and while more is more, that's a $20 grab. And that's okay. That's okay. I would rather pay for a Battle Pass and get all those rewards than to try to buy a pack for Outpost directives and it be a pay only feature. Does that make sense, guys? Like I kind of feel like it does. Events will iterate. Expect Outpost metas, Outpost holds, multiple layers with a focus on alliance integration and solo engagement. So we're gonna get, I guess, AMSs and SLBs for it. Details may change. Of course, anything's subject to change. Cadence favors access and and clarity. With Outposts always on, the player is in control of when they choose when to run them. Recurring events create moments of focus. We will update event structures as we learn. So, we're winging it, is what that says. Solo Outposts are a core feature. They support core progression by rewarding your investment in your Federation, Klingon, Romulan ships. Broadly useful officers, research, and more. Outposts are a meaningful source of resources, materials, and other rewards. I don't feel like they are just yet, and thank you for the hydrate, Sig. I don't feel like they are just yet. I'm curious to see what the second month is going to bring before we can say that they are a core feature. What's up, Les? Welcome in. Good to see you. December is not a silver bullet. We do not plan to fully resolve solo outpost difficulty in December with a new ship. We intend to introduce impactful outpost specialized tools in December. So this says no new ship, which is good. I think that's great. I believe that VOTP said that as well. Outposts are just dumb for dedicating 6 hours to complete one. I agree. The timer should be cut in at least half. Maybe even one hostile a minute, so you're there for maybe an hour and a half, Jimmy. That's a good point. Team-based expansions are ahead, so we're going to be getting group outposts. That is what this says. Verbatim. Solo outposts are a starting point, and future updates are expected to add more team-oriented ways to engage group outposts, which is fine. I think that's good. It depends on how they do it and how many players are allowed to be in it and how big they are, like what you get for completing them. I'm sorry?
Ops level as well, depending on what ops level you are, how big your ships are and all that.
Absolutely. Corey, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. We're just going over some patch notes here, the new blog post that came out today. The details in this post reflect our plan, and as we learn more, we may adjust. when plans change, we will communicate clearly. I'm going to stop you right there. This statement has never been true. Is this in every blog post? Because I kind of feel like hadn't seen it, so go ahead. Yeah, you're good. You're good. They're making Solo Outpost permanent now. That's the whole thing. And they've pretty much denounced group outposts, I feel like. Now, I don't know. I have no insider knowledge. I'm the little guy. I don't know nothing. But just reading this and what I've got highlighted there, you guys would be inclined to agree with me, right? Just saying.
Also, may I ask something now?
Yeah.
That's okay. I reckon they should do more systems for outposts because, like, do you know what I mean? Because when I go to the system that I can for the outpost, the one I find easy, it's always chock-a-block. And it's chock-a-block with people that are like 60 or 70 trying to do low-level outposts. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they should do, like, make sure that they can't start one that's below them, if you know what I mean.
Okay, the
What's
thing
you
with
think?
that is we kind of have always had to punch down with the beginning of a new mechanic. So I don't know that I could get behind a lockout, but I do think that as this goes on, people will start doing higher level outposts. People will start learning the crews that they need to use in order to get these outposts completed. And yes, there's a wide variety out there. There are so many officers that do and don't work. But I do think that it's one of those things that trial and error. There are some really good spreadsheets out there with some really good suggestions. I'm looking at you, Jules Verne. There's a lot. And again, guys, if you don't know, all that information is available all over the internet in multiple discords, including my own. So, as a 69, Corey says, I just run 60s, so I don't have to care. You see, I've been doing the 56s. I can't quite do a 60 yet with my excuse me, with my G5 Epics. Now, I'm not gonna say that they're horrible. I don't so much mind the AFK mechanic, but you can see where I've been. I've been right here in the Borg area. And I've been doing the 53s, the 56s, and I tried a 60. It's time for me to try it again. I don't think I'm going to do that on stream, but that is something that is happening. I need to work on my crewing for it because I've just been sending what I have up there, and let's face it, my crews are not great. My crews are not great. This one's good, but it's one of the, and this one because it's my Armada crew. But those two are my real good crews. You know what I'm saying? So, I know I need to work on crewing. I think you need to do it on stream. Well, thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. But I can't kind of lock my ships down right now. I need them later. So, I will run one tonight. I've been running one every night. And I've been able to keep up with the directives. At least this week I have. But a 60, I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Since you're so adamant, I want to try a 60. But if I'm going to do it, then I need proper crewing, guys. So, I mean, that's not a bad idea. You're not wrong. Corey says, AFK is great for me lately. Between work, been on the set of this movie, and trying to get this rental house back on the market. Been super busy. And you know, life happens, man. Life happens, and that's something that you kind of have to just do. Jimmy, I will. I'm gonna, let me just look and see here, because I know my crewing right now is atrocious, okay? But I want to keep my Roddy, because I'm going to use my Roddy. I need it for my mirror runs. So it would be the ND and the DD. What? Yeah, oh, you laughing at my crewing? It's okay, I love you too, baby. No, it's fine, it's fine. I know my crewing's bad. But I still have success with these crews. I do decent with these crews. And not all of them are bad, but they're bad for outposts. You know what I'm saying? For hostile grinding, these 3 crews that I have right here are my primaries. They're the ones that I use. This one being the better of the 3. Jimmy says, I'm just busting your chops. Yeah. Long as they work, who cares, Corey says. And you know, you're not wrong, man. I actually have Divine to thank for this one. This one, he was gracious enough to come in and help me with that. What are you doing? Uh-oh. All right, let me get the music up, guys. Sorry. I know I just went over the patch notes. I know that's a whole thing. So let me get the song request playing. I apologize. I did not want to do that at the same time. So, starting off with Save Me by Chief Stoney. So, music. Y'all can't hear it, can you? Hold on. I fix. No, you can. My bad. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just do my Faction 69 kills with a captain sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Now, you see, I'm the guy that sends 3 ships up with loot officers to the solo armadas in G6 space, so I get more. You know, even if it's just a little bit, more is more. Because I have the time to do it. That's just how I've done things. But yeah, I know these crews are atrocious, and there are things I can do. The lower deck officers are good. Joaquin is good. This one could go. These 4 could go. I don't think any of them were. You can't hear no music? Hold on, Stoney. Hold on. You should be able to. Let me check something. Properties. Song requests. It is kind of low. Here, let me turn it up. I don't want to make it too loud. Is that better?
Also, have you claimed the bonus for the Alliance tournament?
Yes. Yes.
Did you like it?
Actually, it's one of the most generous comps I have ever seen. But now I say generous because it was a decent amount. There's 15 million Latinum in it for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I say generous, yeah, and thank you, Floyd. Hello, Aspie, welcome in. No, when I say generous though, what I'm trying to say is, what's up, Pro? Welcome in, buddy. Pro's in my alliance, so you guys give him some love. No, okay, it's over time. It's the 15 tokens. Each pull for me is 1 million. Each pull, I'm getting 1 million, so I just added it all together. But
yeah, on my bubble account, I'm only getting 33k. That is a lot for me, you know?
Yeah, it's different per your level, you know. Like you get more being 60 plus. Yeah, Stoney, you're what, 60? Is that correct? Op 60? 56. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I knew that. Sorry, I got stoner brain. So yeah, that crewing's where it's at for me on these outposts, and I don't know, I'm open to suggestions for up top in particular. I know I want to keep 5 of 11, and I know that sounds silly, but boom, nope, wrong one. Where is my other command officer?
What about the Bull Queen? Will she have any effect?
She won't help. She's for solo armadas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one. So this is what I've been running above deck on my battleship, obviously for burning. Who you telling? I've been using 5 Lorca Con upstairs for outposts. Have you? That's not a bad shout. At all. I think I might have Con out, though. But, again, this is my battleship, and I'm not sending an interceptor, so hull breach isn't really, you know, it's not really what I'm looking for. It would be nice, but it's not really as important. Get down. What are you doing, boy? You want to say hi to chat? Say hi, chat. Hi. Where's my sugars? Right here.
Hello.
I love you. Ah. Cajun fried pork chops and Brussels sprouts. Not bad. Hull breach is still going to serve its purpose even without an interceptor. Yeah, I'm using my North Cut and my Con is maxed and 5 Lorca R20. Well, you see, I've got 5 and Giorgio both maxed here. Floyd says hi to Littlefoot. Kenny says hi to Littlefoot. Yeah, man, he's a menace. 5 years old. Oh, I love it though. Every minute of it. Now it's really the below deck that I'm struggling with. And again, I know I could take random officers and throw them in here, and the lower deck people in particular. But I think I'm pretty much using them all. Yeah, that's his online name is Littlefoot. Oh, Zero, what you sent me, buddy? Open up. Okay, this is the crew you've got going on. Okay, that's not a bad shout. I see some loot in there too. I'm gonna share that, Zero, if you're cool. Won't be nothing but the 2 images. So let me switch over to screen share so you guys can see what Zero sent me. 2 crews. He's got Khan, Gorkon. These aren't bad. These aren't bad at all. These are actually really good officers. But I have them spread amongst all my ship is the problem. Not that it can't be done. Not that it can't be done. Below deck, I have been using Tindy, Bracket, Hammer, and Suitor. No, not Suitor. Let me see. Well, you're good. You're good. Spend the time you can with the babies. They grow fast. My oldest daughter is 30. My oldest daughter will be, oh God, 15. 14. Had to think for a second. Yeah, you're good. Zero says, with that crew, went from having 10 to 15 hostiles on 63 to finishing the outpost and still having... Really? Okay. Yeah, I know DeChalk's good. I've got him on something. And again, let me switch back over. Those are both very good suggestions. Thank you, Zero. Those are both very good. Let me just look around here. I'm gonna confirm that because again, I do have presets set, so moving people around is not a big deal. I know I've got Odo down here, the Doctor down here, Dzok down here, Neelix, yada 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 yada. DeChalk, no Suitor. Okay. Well, give me just a minute here, and we're gonna get it set up. So, I guess I'm gonna try to copy these because I don't know if I have everybody available. Let's start at the top. What are you're using a battleship and explorer, so that's helpful. Khan, Gorkon, and okay. Oh, wrong button. Be good, Corey. Thanks for coming in, my friend. And my Northcut will survive the entire thing, but the other ship dies. And you know what? That's okay. I can clear the 56s with the crews I was using. So, but I can't do the 60s. I don't think I've told you I pulled off a neat trick. 2 granddaughters, 3-year-old, and 8 months without being attacked. Well, you must have married in. You must have married in. Quit yelling. Your song is playing, Bartman. That is 100% correct. Alright, so I keep looking back here. Gorkon, Khan. Where is Gorkon? He's on an away mission, but I don't care. Ooh, he's on a big away mission. Alright, be fine. Gorkon. Oh, it failed anyway. That's cool. That's cool. Gorkon. Let's put Gorkon here so I can go group. And I can get Chang and put him here and then flip him around. And then Khan. Strength. Go back to strength. Just a second. Khan is also on an away mission. Bet that's another one. Yep. No big deal. No big deal. That one was a rare. I'll take that. Yeah, when my wife's son, he was already adult when we married. Hey, man, that happens. That happens. And then Stoney coming in. Okay.
I have never been married and never had kids, so don't know the feeling.
I have 4 of them. So, well, if you count the one on the way. Yeah, I got you, Stony. I'm looking at that now. Let me try zeros because I have more spots and he's got them fully decked out for me here. So Pelia, Black Ops Chapel, Rutherford, Pelia, Black Ops Chapel, Rutherford, and I guess that. Ooh, wow. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh, Barkman, why? It wasn't that bad till right there. You know I love you, buddy, but damn it. All right, Black Ops Chapel. Oh. It's like nails on a chalkboard, bro. God. Thanks, Stony. Appreciate that. Lord of mercy. Kids. Listen. I love you guys, but damn, don't do me that way. If you're punching up, switch out Doc below deck. Yeah. I'm punching down. Well, I'm using G5 Epic, so I guess 60 would be punching even. I don't know. That's a tough one.
What have you been up today, Mr. Hat?
Oh, you know, just Star Trek stuff.
Is it morning for time for you then? Yeah.
It's still early in my day. I've been awake for about 5 hours. So
Yeah, I woke up about 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So.
Well, that's pretty good, Siggy. Hold on. This is gonna mess up all my crews, and that's okay. I don't care. Pelia. Pick you. I saw him. I'm gonna leave Doc off. Where is... What's up, Jimmy? Add friend. Jimmy. Alright. Jimmy has also sent me 2 crews. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm gonna start with zeros because he was first up. But I will use these. I will check every one of these. And you have more slots than I do too, just so you know, Jimmy. Let's see. You see, everybody has suggestions though, and I love it. This is what I'm talking about, right? I love it. It's beautiful. Mix and match? Possibly. Beckett Mariner. Sam Rutherford. Who am I missing? Beckett Mariner. Where is... Oh, I went too far. Beckett Mariner. Bayou. And Sam Rutherford will complete this set. Although... Let me do that. And again, I know my crews are all screwed up now, and it's fine. Zero. The bottom one was... You see, I stole Joaquin. So I'll have to fill that. T'Chak Odo. I stole Tindy too. 5 Nero Kirk on top. Let's do that first. 5 Nero. Where are you at, Nero? 5 Nero Kirk. Confirm that so I don't screw it up. And then T'Chak, Scotty, Odo. These are all very good suggestions. See, I didn't get Black Ops Chapel, so she'll come over here. Scotty. Where's T'Chak? There's T'Chak. Ooh, okay, he's out. I might not be able to get him. Give me just a second, guys. I am almost done setting this up.
Take your time.
Odo. I need a suggestion for T'Chak. I think. Did I do Pelia? Because I know these both need to come off. Did I do Pelia? Is she on this other ship? She is. Joaquin and Pelia don't need to be on the same ship. So... let's take Chapel off and put her on the other one in the place of Pelia. Below deck. Give me just a second and I'll catch up on chat. Because I wasn't going to do this on stream and then y'all talked me into it. Bunch of crazies. Who else increases base damage 700%? Nobody. I just don't want to bring my miner home. But when you put it like that, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Let me double check. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Alright. My miner's on his way back. It ain't doing nothing but mining anyway. Peer pressure wins again. You're not wrong. That's going to take a couple minutes, though. Because I'm not wasting my disco juice. But no. Like, the whole idea is... I'm going to bookmark these crews. And I'm going to try all these suggestions you guys have sent me. And we're going to go from there. Because that is exactly how we're supposed to do it. You can also use GG. I haven't bothered to max mine. I did max mine because I use her on the battleship regularly. That's true, Zero. That's true. I don't have... I'll be 63 next week. And I don't have my... I have a third of my Minerva blueprints. So I'm getting there. I told you I would catch up. Didn't believe me, did you? You didn't believe me. You know I love you, buddy. Just suicide your miner? I don't, man. No, it can ride. It'll be fine. We got time. I'm about to lock my ships down for 6 hours. I can wait 2 minutes. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's been fairly smooth sailing. My whole thing was I kind of always want to keep something going, Sigma related. So my research is caught up, like all the way caught up.
What's that?
There's not much for me to do. My buildings are all caught up except the bottom generators, which I'm doing slowly as I ops up. Way to go, guys. Look at Bushido there with 63. That's awesome. I love to see it. But no, we got plenty of time, man. I ain't in no rush. Matter of fact, this guy's gonna blow up, so let me just do a thing here so I can do a thing here. Because I don't want him to go boom.
Oh, you've got the new ship, Squall.
Yeah. Yeah, free to play.
Ah. Yeah, I pulled that out right. I admit that I did it too.
Zero says, I may go up to 67, but I'm content chilling at 66 for a bit, hoarding for the 70 push. You're going to try and do it all at once? Because that is a lot of Sigma speed-ups. A lot. Like, I don't envy that decision, but I get it. I understand why you would do that. All right, back up here to... And again, we're going to try the 60. I'm going to open up this last system, too, when we do that. So... I'm waiting on T'Chak to get back. Who else was it? I needed somebody else. I needed 3 people. So let me look what I got left. What? Speed ups are going to be a pain for you, my friend. But I'm glad you're thinking ahead and you're doing it, cause that is important. It's a shame BLT and them don't work.
Stop it. Don't pee. Hit it.
Brad Boimler, and then T'Chak. And that'll finish it. Okay. As soon as T'Chak gets here, we'll get it started. Staying 56 until all 3 factions are to a point where I can get the G5 rares. Not gonna get them, well, probably 1. Then make the push to 60. Yeah, man. The rares, I really loved my Sanctus. I really, really loved my Crozier. I did not build the Explorer, which is odd because I normally build all three. And I'll probably build all three at 63. And again, guys, I know that's a mat waste. I know it's a mat waste, but I don't need to tier but one of them. I just want the research. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Norgoth? Welcome in. Good to see you, friend. How are you doing? That's where my plan ends at this point. Honestly, I'm planning on waiting and seeing what is going on with Scopely. You're not wrong for that. You are so not wrong for that, man. All right, Chalk should be back, so let's assign. There we go. All right. We're going to give this a shot. Lord says he built them all. Good. Then I don't feel so alone, my friend. Now, what did that do to my Roddy crew? Anything? It did. It did. Who did it take off? Probably just Beckett. So, I'm going to throw Mr. McCoy on there for now.
How long are we streaming today, Hat?
How long am I going to be streaming?
Yes, I'm going to tend to my mum for about 2 hours. Are we still here in 2 hours or not?
I probably won't. I've got SmackDown at 8, so about 7:30. It's 15 till 6 for me right now.
Oh, right. So I'm going to have to go because my brother and mum both need me a minute.
You're fine, Siggy. Hey, thank you for coming in today. I appreciate it, man.
It's in a bit later. I'm as well. I've got an appointment in the morning.
You're 1,000% good, my friend. You're 1,000% good. Thank you for popping in today.
Well, goodbye, guys. I'll be lurking, yeah.
All right, man. All right. Take it easy, Sig. Zero, can we get a shout out for Sig? Do you mind? So we're gonna let me collect these boxes because I know you guys don't want to. The red numbers bother me. Thank you, sir. I was gonna do it if you didn't make it, but you know, it's nice to have mods that can do it. Buddha is actually down with a toothache today. I think we're still doing the review, but I'm not entirely sure. At least that's the game plan. So, and then you know we do have other people here. Let me hop in, Zero. I appreciate that, but I know you won't do yourself for one. And then there are several other people that are here as well. So, Zero G's and Chief Stony. Oh, if I could freaking spell, bro. God. All right, let me do it this way. Chief. You don't know when you stream again? What's that mean? What are you talking about? You just come out of left field with that curveball. I wasn't ready for that, Zero. Are you quitting? Surely not. I'd be very upset if you do. I saw Norgoth. Welcome in, Norgoth. And then, who else was here? I feel like there was one more. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. You're welcome. I think I've streamed 2 to 3 times this month. Yeah. Yeah, I stream twice a week. STFC, anyway. I'm right there with you. There you go, Jimmy. All right. I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, Zero, you help me out with that. Yeah, I think I'm ready to try this, man. Hold on. I got to send you something, Zero. Okay. Let's minimize that. All right. Starting up one of these. Let's see how we do. Zero, I'm really hoping these crews work, man. I really would like to start killing 60s. Yeah, 100%. Cerritos buff, you reckon? I can do it. My Cerritos stuff is finally maxed out. I did manage to get that done all the way, even the rare stuff. So, I am very happy about that. Cerritos is en route, sir. Thank you again. It helps since the initial attack takes a little bit more. And again, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, I'm grateful to have you guys pop in and help me with this. All of you sent me suggestions, and they are all good. What? You need me to fix it? Hold on, Bubba.
No!
Not that? What do you want, Disney? Look. I can kill the 60 base, but not last the full 6 hours. You know, it's more about killing the 60 base for me as well. Not so much the whole 6 hours. Because I can't. I haven't been able to. I've tried twice, and I came close both times. So, guys, again, the stage is open. If one of you guys want to come up and have a conversation, you're more than welcome to. I do believe Iron Fister is supposed to be dropping in to have a conversation with us as well. So, always welcome that. Hold on, Bubba. Disney. I gotta fix his TV. But at least I get my docs. Hey, you do get your docs free. Wait a minute, how did you get your doc? Yeah, that's true. If only we could have more docs. Listen, I'm still on the whole team of DS9 skin. Take my money. Pick one, Matt. Pixar?
No.
I'm not gonna do this.
No.
You're gonna get what I pick.
No. No.
Oh, I just made him mad.
No.
All right, well then what do you want?
No.
Then what do you want? Lord says, I mean available. I wish they were free. 100%. Oh, I about screwed up. Thank you.
It's one.
I got it. Whoops. You distracted me. You're not going to watch Marvel. You're too little for Marvel. I'll turn it on, but I don't think you want to watch any of this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, be good, Pro. Thank you for popping in, my friend.
No.
All right. So, we've got the outpost now, and I want to keep it. So, I will spend a little bit. I don't have much. So, there you go. That's all I can do. We should have the ability to buy them early, but build them, though. Progression, if you ask me. 100%.
No.
Matt, I'm not going to keep doing this.
No.
Well, then, here. You lose. Okay, get mad. He's so mad at me. It'll be alright. I'll put him on something and he'll get over it.
Go.
But no, man, the whole conversation is, like, the changes that they've made. I'm not opposed to some of them. Like, we had to know that Alliance tournaments were going to be updated at some point. We had to know that as a community. You want some of this? Here. 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 Sesame Street.
It's one.
There you go, sir. Are you happy now? You won. Are you happy? Stony? Stony. I was not ready for that. You got me, dude. You got me. You legitimately got me. Like, that one made me jump and everything. Oh my god. My heart is racing. Thank you for that. Motherfucker. God damn it. I'm disappointed. Okay, Lord says, I'm disappointed with my alliance tournaments this round, but after Crucible of the Ascendant, I'm not surprised. True words. Honestly, our alliance has been struggling too. You're right, Chief. You're 100% right. Our alliance has been struggling too, guys. And we got demoted last tournament run. I think I can show this and it'll be okay. I think I can show this. Right now we're doing okay. We will get promoted back to Master as long as people keep doing tasks. And that's part of the issue, right? And I'm not going to point fingers or name names. We're not going to do that. But people have to do their alliance tournament task if they expect to progress. And I would like to spend my stuff. I have already been in here dropping all my stuffs. You can see where I've been. You can see where I've spent. Very clearly. Very plainly. You know what I mean? Now, I've stopped because, again, I need one pull of this. And then there was something else I needed. I think I'm going to pull the Premium Mirror Dust. And there was something else. What was it? Oh, Discovery. Yeah, I'll pull the... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Cultivated Mycelium. Because I pull that every time. Because I use a lot of it. Got my 3 for the day, Bacon says. We're maintaining first, but I still don't like the changes. And no one does like the changes. Lord, I agree. They should have communicated them a lot better to us. They didn't. You know, when do they ever? Might I add. But at least they reverted some of them. And guys, we got to be honest. We have our feedback team to thank for that. We have like Nigel to thank for that. Call me wrong. Whoa! Wow! Y'all are too funny, man. Y'all are too funny. I'm disappointed because to me, Alliance tournaments have always sucked. Really, Floyd? Had to move some loads around. How did the outpost capture go? It went. It's on. We're still going. We're still going. So, I'm alive and well. Full health. Actually, I might actually finish it. How about that? We'll see. I didn't do too much upgrading on the side of it. There's 0, but... No, guys, listen. There is a lot. There's still so much. These changes, man, I don't know. Let me pull up the ATs, actually, and we'll just look at them. Because y'all know what they are, but we're going to talk about them anyway, because that's what we're here for. Let's start here. Epic Dominion's in the store. Anybody in my alliance that needs it, now would be a good time. Now would be a real good time. And I got plenty of cycles. I can cycle some of these paid ones. Because I want to pull up one of these other ones. 6-star material. Okay. What was that yesterday? 6,600? So they tripled it and then they cut it in half. So really they only added 50%. Right? I mean, that's how it works. Right?
I asked my daughter what IYKYK meant. She said, if you know, you know. Why else would I ask?
I mean, Bacon, if you know, you know. If you don't know, I can't help you. That's funny. That's funny. Hell yeah. Ooh. 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 0 is going through and he is doing the, oh, wow. Not for you, my friend. That's easy. That's easy street. What are you doing? What are you talking about, Zero? That's easy street. Guys. For them, my ass, bro. May I, Zero? Can I share? Can I share? Can I share? Please. Yeah. For them.
If you don't know, your ass better call somebody.
Look. Okay. Yeah, you're on easy street, my friend. You are 1,000% on easy street. 1,000%. Look at those numbers. 62, 66, 66, 58, 56, 62. I feel bad. I feel bad for that team, man. I just do. Oh my God. No. That's one of the reasons I hadn't been playing, man. I knew that's how matchmaking would be, except I'd be on the other side of that bracket. So I quit doing the ATs. Now, that's not permanent. I'm not permanently quitting the, I said ATs, arenas. I'm not permanently quitting arenas, but I am taking a break until I get a 63 uncommon. Because there are so many odds of me matching into some BS. And I'm just not there for it. So, you don't know how to crew for PvP, Bacon? Bro, I got some good PvP crews. That is something I could help you with. I got a bunch of presets set up, like this one's for my Roddy, right? And then there's basic ones. That's Assimilate. Battleship Burning Crew. Explorer Strike Team Crew. Like, I've got PvP presets good to go, but... Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Jimmy says, I will help you in the arena if we can get a 66 to bridge. Jimmy, I'll take you up on that offer, but it won't be tonight, my friend. I just started that outpost. At your suggestion, might I add. So, I appreciate the offer, though. You know, in all seriousness, I think the bracketing on arenas is too far. I think similar ops levels, like a 65 shouldn't have to take on a 70. Sorry. That's where I'm at. 65 should be stuck with 65s when it comes to G6. That's just how I think. That way you're really dependent on your research. You have the same ships. You really dependent on where you're at in your research tree. Now again, my research, and I'll show you. Well, not that button. Whoops. Interior. My research, I'm pretty proud of, right? Because, let's just go have a look-see, shall we? As it stands right now, I have all my primes that I can get for free. Coming up on the 60s. All my G5 stuff is done. G5 stuff is 100% done in my research tree. So, here's where I'm at on the hazard stuff, right? Using hazard particles, which is where I should be. Here's where I'm at using the rare hazard particles. Okay, again, I know I'm a little low here, but I'm getting there. Like, I'm where I should be as far as a 62, early 63 goes. I feel like. Because a lot of these don't even open up for me until I go 63. You know what I'm saying? So, this down here I've got maxed until I go 63. So. Did you? Corey, you get the yard clean? Because that's important. It's nasty and muddy out my way, so I wouldn't want to be out there in it. Let's see. The station tree, I've pretty much also got max. There's a few things down here at the end. But other than that, like, everything before this point is done. I don't need to go back and do these efficiencies, because I'm way past that. I've been trying to work on specifically this. You know, there's a lot of good stuff here, but again, this is for stations, so I don't really need to mess with that. My away teams, I'm doing well on that track. I'm getting there, right? So, I listed the house just so making it hey, and man, I hope it sells for you. I really do. I'll be doing this one tonight, because that needs done, because base damage is always good. My mirror tree's looking good, because it's almost done. Like, almost done. You know, not many things to do. Premium's not looking horrible. I got a couple things I could do. But that's because I'm pulling premium mirror dust every day. Aggregation's looking good. I'm ready for 56 when I get there. X-Borg, you guys know how that looks. Y'all have seen it. Don't need that. Cubes all the way up. Like, there are so many things. So many different things factor into how good you do in arenas. I don't think your ops level should be one of them. But it is. Your research alone. You should be matched with people at the same ops level. Period. And yes, that would make matchmaking suck for the 71s. I know. But that's because it's still new. It won't be new forever. It won't be new forever, guys. Best thing, Corey says, I'm moving with my girlfriend by mother, a little house pocket, 200K. Hey, man, and that's awesome. That's an awesome thing to do for your mom. Take care of your moms, guys, because you never know when they'll be gone. I don't mean to be grim. It's just fact. Let's see. Thank you for all the music, guys. I appreciate that. And again, if you guys are interested, the stage is open as always. There's always room for people to come up and talk on my channel. Looks like Iron Fister just dropped in with 32 viewers. Iron Fister, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, my friend. How was your stream? I hope all went well. Hey, Powell, thank you for the follow. Guys, right now we have an open stage in our Discord server. It's the Doobie Den. We also have the song yes, Madrox, this guy. You know you love me. We also have song requests up and going. So you're more than welcome to pop in if you guys like. I'll bring you guys up if you guys want to talk about these changes or if you just want to talk in general. We're here to talk about it. So, thank you for giving Iron Fister a shout out there, Zero. Appreciate that. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you coming in, man. I got you. Yeah, man. Oh, I don't know why Jonathan is calling me, but I'm not answering that on stream. Yeah, make sure you're safe, Zero. Hey, Dark Tree, welcome in. Since Zero's gone, I gotta do shout outs all by my lonesy wonesy now. So, shout out Dark Tree Gaming. Thank you, Dark Tree. Guys, make sure you give all these content creators a follow, because every one of them is doing awesome. Every one of them. Every one of them. Please. We all have different aspects and different opinions, and that's what I really, really, really like about it. I really enjoy being able to pop into anybody's stream and have a conversation about the simplest things. Oh, it's like chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? Also, I feel like I need to apologize for last Saturday. I was a little intoxicated last stream. Just a little. Iron Fister can tell you. Dark Tree can tell you. They were in a VC with me afterwards. I was gone, wasn't I? You know what? It's all in good fun. We had good conversation. War games! You know, it's not long, Madrox. Next weekend. Next weekend. A week and a day. No, not at all, Dark Tree says bullshit. I call BS on that, dude. 100%. Alright, I need to do some mirror runs while I'm just sitting here. Because I don't want to be that guy that doesn't do anything. So, we're going to do that. And, yeah, again, stage is open, guys. ! Discord if y'all want to come up. SmackDown is going to be good tonight because we're going to see a lot. And of course, those of you that are followers or subscribers here, you know that once SmackDown goes off the air, we'll be live again. Myself and Buddhafire will be doing the Revolution X Wrestling review. So, always excited to have people come in for that. I don't know that we're hosting an open stage on it tonight. Buddha's kind of got a toothache. I doubt we'll be on for very long. But give me a few. I got to finish cleaning up a bit. Hey, you're good, man. No worries, no rush. You don't even have to. I'm just saying it's there. If you guys wanted to come up and talk, you're more than welcome to. I definitely enjoy having people to talk to. Maybe it's because I'm a super nerd. That seems accurate. Right? Right, guys? But no, really. No pressure as always. And again, song requests are up and running, so if anybody wants to come, anybody wants anything to play, you just put it in there. There should be a pinned chat at the top of the chat that tells you how. Just cut out the parentheses. Because, you know, I wasn't trying to trigger the command. Here's the other thing that I've been doing recently, and I don't know how much of you guys know about that. I know Zero does, because I've seen in Discord where he's been playing it. BO7. I've been playing a lot of BO7 past week. Because I'm an avid Zombies player. I don't know if you guys know or not, but when I started streaming on Twitch, that's what I was streaming, was Call of Duty Zombies, so... Well, thank you. That's not a bad song, Barkman. That's not a bad song. So they put it here too? Well, that's good. At least they're starting to put things in game now. I didn't notice that. But we went over the patch notes, or, well, the blog post. We went over the changes in Alliance tournaments. We did crewing on an outpost, which, thank you again. I see my Int D is already dying. So, we'll see how my DD does. Which is fine. But crewing suggestions are always appreciated and welcome. I may take those screenshots you guys sent me and put them in the Discord, if y'all are okay with that. And I gotta say, man, I'm really excited about that song that I was playing at the beginning of the stream. Jeff Games wrote that with Suno, and it is amazing. Not to sound like Good Time with Scar, but amazing. Retro says, I can't believe Scopely made adjustments to their AT changes. I know, right? They went back on some of them. Not all the way back, but they went a good portion of the way back. And that feels like a win. It needed adjusting. I'm 100% that sure. We were scoring 10,000 every task way too easily. I'm still scoring 10,000 every task. Other people are still scoring 10,000 every task. Except now, if your G4 or G5 players kept their choice rewards, now they can also score 10k tasks. That doesn't do anything but help. Now, Syndicate's a whole nother thing. I did 2 Syndicate tasks. Can you believe that? And I didn't buy a pack. I did one the other day, and I did one this morning. Tony said, missed the raid. I'm lurking, but here. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Lurkers are always welcome. Chatters are always welcome. I'm not picky. Barkman says, they shouldn't have bothered with the Syndicate amount, but the materials change was helpful. Still not as good as last month, but I get inflation. 100%. 100%. There's nothing wrong with inflation. Like, things have changed since Alliance tournaments came out, and those tasks were originally wrote. Choice rewards weren't a thing then. They absolutely weren't. Alliance tournaments launched close to when G6 did. So, again, I have no issue. I'm trying to stay away from that donut, because we are not friends. He will blow me up. It's doable if you grab it today and haven't collected any Syndicate yet and are Syndicate 55. You're right. You're right. I actually had to use my pass, my Syndicate pass, and I'll get to do it one more time because I'm not. I'm only Syndicate 52. And Corey, you took a break from the game, so there's nothing wrong with that, my friend. Like, mental health is so much more important than a video game. I know. Did you hear what I just said? Those shocking words coming from a streamer? It is, though. It is. I 100% support that, though, Corey. Good choices, man. But is there going to be a Syndicate BP during every future Alliance tournament? No. No, there won't. No, there won't. Choice rewards may not even be a thing. They're not guaranteed for ATs. And never have been. They just coincide a lot. Retro says yes and 10 more too. And she may be right. Lost in, thank you for the biddies, friend. How are you doing this evening? Glad to see you in here. Oh, he's trying to break my stream. He's trying to break my stream. Go ahead, break it. Break it. Break it. You can do it. Now, Lost in. Question. How are you feeling about the changes? Because I haven't got to speak with you. I've got to speak with a lot of people, but I haven't got to talk to you in particular. Needed to happen. Okay. Okay. Tony says, I only had 2 tourneys I was able to do Syndicate. Yeah. There's always temporal disruptors. Well, let's not talk about the shush. Ixnay on the Emperor Disruptors Day. Shush. Shush. No ideas. No, I'm kidding. They know. They know. But you're right. My feed was the outpost being intermittent made them useless. And now, Lost in, I don't know if you caught the notes or not. I'm sure you have. Floyd with the 25 biddies, thank you. Ben Sai, welcome in. Floyd, or Lost in, I don't know if you caught the blog post or not. As far as ATs, okay. As far as my ATs, the rebalancing with the adjustment back down on G6 seemed reasonable. I agree. Lost in, have you seen the blog post for today yet about permanent ATs? Or not ATs, Jesus. Outposts? Thank you, Lost in. That's an odd number for you, but I'll take it. I need my phone so I can do music. Go ahead, man. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We were just going over that at the beginning of the stream. One more than Floyd. Hey, listen, man. I'm grateful. Thank you. Guys, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. Thank you so much. No, there's just a lot going on. So much. And again, guys, if you don't know, the stage is open. If you guys want to come up and talk, you're more than welcome to. There's quite a lot that's been going on. And I am curious about how everybody feels about it. You get what you need. That's right. Cottontail with 68 biddies. I'll hop up. Well, come on up, man. Exclamation point Discord. You know how to get here. Then let me pull it up so I can get you in. I see you pop in, I'll shoot you an invite. Because I 100% would appreciate any kind of logic and thoughts that you may have. I might have to give you a roll, so hold on. Let me do that right fast. STFC and STFCCC. Done. You should be able to get to the stage now. Yeah, there you are. Okay, just a sec. There you go. Come on up, buddy. Hey, Lost in. How you doing?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Not much. Just chatting it up. You know how it goes.
I do. Yeah, man. I kind of like the blog post actually.
Hmm.
I think it's encouraging. Um, I my direct feedback was the the outpost being intermittent makes it almost totally useless because
Agreed.
at le- at least for higher ops players, about the only thing that's valuable is the solo outpost exchange for mats and
Hmm.
sourcing for officers, and now these artifacts. And if you make it intermittent, you'll never get them. So uh, that's a pretty quick turnaround for Scopely, which is
It's
actually
rare.
very encouraging. It's the first good move they've made in a very, very long time. After
Agreed.
making some impressively stupid moves recently, I mean that the blunder with the AT rebalancing. I mean, they course corrected. They dropped the G6 back down, but and the syndicate back down a little bit, so they sort of course corrected. But like after everything that went on to throw that out there with no warning was just silly. Um,
D-
but yeah,
Yeah,
I
left
think
field, right?
thing is positive.
Yeah, there are a lot of positives. I definitely understand that things need to be rebalanced, and that comes over time with any game. I I'm agreeing with Jimmy and Chad about how the timer's too long. 100%.
Well, I think that's the second piece. They need to decide what Outpost is. If it's just a way to fund the refinery, I agree. Make it take 5 minutes.
Hmm.
Don't tie up my ships forever. Or they can fix the boost somehow, in which case leave it at 6 hours if I want it.
Yeah.
Like make the boost worth it. Um, if you had a warp range boost or uh, a significant mining boost or a significant damage boost, I might want that. You know what I mean? So
Well, yeah. I
uh,
mean, you would want that
you can
because
always
those
leave
those are good.
early,
Those are good things. But there are a lot of
right?
things that they do right now that are just garbage.
Yeah. Well, right now they're totally useless. The
Yeah.
only one that has even potential for value is the isolytic defense against the outpost hostiles.
Yeah.
But then speed it up. if all I'm doing is killing the outpost, speed it up. I agree 100%. So yeah.
Retro, I got you there. Is that better? Cottontail says Outpost has an ability to also be an extra exocomp. If they would make it last an hour, it would be perfect. Really, as long as it wasn't auto activating, I feel like that's a good route. And I don't know very specific. I know that's something Nigel was talking to them about, but I don't know where he's got with that. So something
Yeah. I
to
mean,
kind of sit on.
I, it's interesting because I'm not, you know, if the boosts are good, like if you gave me a big warp range boost that I could
Mhm.
activate on some of the lower ones, I might send one ship and just sit it there for 6 hours. I'd be happy with that because you're not going to have unlimited starts, at least not initially,
Right.
unless they give me a prime outpost start node, which I would buy in a second if
Well,
you're listening
and
Scopely.
let's face it, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Look at Prime Start we got now with the solo waves and the polygon modders. That's exactly what they did there. So
Yeah, I think they may have learned their lesson though, because no
yeah,
one, at least most people, don't buy the wave defense passes anymore, and they
no,
keep talking about the outpost passes. So
yeah, something feels like they really want the outpost pass to be a another staple, and I don't know, man. There's just no benefit in it for me except for the damage boost, maybe, and even that is small. So, I mean, because what's the building give you when it's maxed? Just out of curiosity. I can't see the whole way up, but I can see till 60, I believe, and the damage boost at that point is what?
well, my
Almost.
damage boost at 67 is. Hold on, I could probably see all the way up. on mine.
Yeah, you should
I'll
be
tell
able
ya.
to. I can't.
So, oh my god, at 80, the damage against outposts is 5,000%.
Whew. What
That's
about
not terrible.
what about whole health?
Whole health, 2,500%.
Let me see. That's a lot better than the 943 I'm seeing at 60.
Yeah, but that's at level 80. And remember, every level above 67 is pay only right now.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
so there's that.
Yeah, I can't.
But yeah,
It'll be a long time before I see that, but I will eventually see that because I'm one of those people that I'll grind it out until there is a free-to-play way. It's just not available yet. By the time I get there, probably will be.
yeah. I mean, I think the potential here is that the Outpost Battle Pass will drop a little bit of the rare stuff. And the paid pass will drop a little bit more.
Makes sense.
But 67 to 68 is 11,400 of the rare Outpost Control course.
That's a pretty penny.
Yeah, I mean, so they've priced it high to get those last few levels.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the refinery is decent. I think the refinery for this building is decent. I think the mechanic itself is not bad. I kind of like the fact that it's using untraditional, or I guess maybe traditional officers, right? Not any of the newer ones.
Correct.
So it doesn't hurt as much that they're trapped forever. And the sourcing for the officers, day one, that's hard to be upset about, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Just to be honest, I did fairly well in Crucible, so my Nog is almost tier 2 already. You know? And again, that's besides buying battle passes, that's free. So I'm happy with that.
so I think there's some good things with it. Yeah, I'm not hating it. These new artifacts,
Yeah.
for G7 are going to be very powerful because there's so few efficiencies built in. The 200% is going to be real, and as I've been showing on my stream, the wall, the 73 wall is no joke. It's no joke.
That's what I've been hearing, man. I try to drop in from time to time, and I try to do that with everybody. I lurk everywhere, but as far as the actual figures, I haven't really got to look into those. So I know that
the research, the R&D department right now, which is my next building, with the fleet commanders with efficiencies on, it's 74.4 thousand uncommon gas for that one build.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like
that's
give me let me
one metric shit ton.
Yeah, a metric shit ton is actually a really good example. Siggy, welcome back.
Hi guys.
How
Sorry
you doing,
about that. My brother wouldn't help another game, and I helped him, so he
You're
can
all right,
wait.
You're okay.
Hello, Mr. Ross. I've watched your streams, and I'm like, you're a very good streamer. But may I really ask you, are you really free to play, or are you pay to play? Because I'm not sure.
I'm totally free to play, my friend. And I've got a super good deal on the Brooklyn Bridge. $250 right now.
I love it. That's funny. No, man, there's a lot right now, and again, I'm with you, Lost. I feel like that the changes they've made haven't been that bad this week. Now, last week I was on a tangent, and I was raising hell, and I was pissed off because of they took away scoring for this, that, or the other. It's fine. They're allowed to do those things, though. It's their game. We just get to play it.
I think you got to be more narrow. They've made some good decisions today.
Yes. Yes. That's
You've
kind
had
of.
one good day.
I don't mind eating crow when I need to eat it. So num num num. But at the same time, you're right. It's only one day. Let's see what tomorrow brings, because I guarantee at some point there'll be a dumpster fire somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah, I mean the tiny spot of bright light is that the last couple weeks they were asking for feedback, and I
Yeah.
feel like they actually listened and did something. So, I mean, that's the bright light that you can focus in on, but it's just today, man. Because 2 days ago they launched alliance tournaments and everybody was like ready to kill things.
Yeah. People were mad right off the rip, but how much thought did they really put into it? Because I see the value in a G4 and a G5 being able to score 10K. I see that. I didn't like it. I don't like having to pay more now that I'm G6, but here we are. What's that name? Ross Trucy? Ross Trucy, thank you for following, my friend. I'm sorry, I don't know that one. You might have to spell it out for me. And let me give you a shout out there, Lost In, just cause hadn't done that yet.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
No problem, no problem. No, man, there's so many different things going on, and I try to keep up with it and bring people up to talk about it. That's my whole shtick. So
Yeah, dude, I was going to go on tonight and go semi-nuclear about how ill-conceived the Alliance tournament stuff was. I mean, it's nice they did some stuff, but like Jack and it's like unforced error, man. Unforced error. But I really feel like they did a good move today,
they
and I got to
did.
give them credit for it.
Also, did you know that the rewards for the 10K tasks has actually changed as well?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They dropped the G6 one back down, not quite to where it was, but pretty damn close. So now the fact that G4 and G5 can do it, and G7 is what it is. It's fine, whatever. So that's all positive. They brought the syndicate down again, still higher than it was, but radically doable free to play if you do the syndicate pass.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah.
So that's not terrible.
That's compromise.
And at best it's even, right? It's got some good, it's got some bad, and I think the outpost thing is all win.
Also, Mr. Hat, I've got something to show you on my screen. I'm share screening.
Okay.
If you'd like to see it.
Yeah, you can share it to me. Let me see what you got. Okay. What are we looking at, bud? That's a baby. That's a baby discovery I'm looking at.
Yeah. Do you know how if you're in a certain bracket you can earn a free ship?
Sure.
This is my free ship, the discovery.
Well, that's a good choice. It'll get you started on that summon ability real early. Because this is your baby account, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it get you started on that summon real quick, my friend. And let me correct this here. Rastruce. There you go. I'm horrible with names. I'm a faces kind of person, okay? So once I see your face, I know you. It's just that simple. But tell me your name 30 times, I won't remember it. I smoke too much for that. Just being honest. Just truth. I mean, my Discord is called the Doobie Den for a reason. Okay.
Have you both ever tried to get on the content program?
I knew what?
Content program, creators program for Star Trek Fleet Command.
Listen, I applied. I expect to be denied.
I've not applied.
Can I ask you a serious question? And I'm going to phrase this like somebody did in a private Discord today. After 7 months, why would you want to?
It's somebody with an Australian accent.
Yeah, kind of. Not going to point fingers or name names.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that there's a lot of upside. I like the I like to just be able to not stress about what I'm saying and worry who's watching. Like, if I'm making content, it's for me and the people watching,
100%.
and I'm not doing this to make like a ton of money. You know what I
Nope.
mean?
Me neither.
So it's just so I don't even know that it's worth applying.
It-
If it was a hands off, we're going to give you lots of info early, so I could make better content, maybe, but that's not been what I've seen. So
That would be the one benefit, I think, would be knowing what's coming in advance. But other than that, I don't see checks. I don't see, and again, I'm right there with you. I don't stream on Twitch to make money. I want to make that clear. Hello, Popo. Good to see you. Vape break. See, you got it. But I don't stream on Twitch to make $1. That's not what I'm here for. I stream to talk to people. If people want to contribute to my game, thank you for that. If you guys want to donate me subs, I'm going to give them out elsewhere. That's what I've always done. I don't need it to sustain my lifestyle. Does that make sense? I'm here for fun. It's not a job, because if it was a job, I wouldn't enjoy it. So just kind of where I'm at. Hello,
I meant
Madam
to
Law.
ask you guys.
Go ahead.
I meant to ask you guys a little question.
Uh-huh.
So my favorite on my new account, my dual faction is Rom and Klingon, not Fed like I did before.
Uh-huh.
Now apparently for that there's a special place in a. One minute.
You talking about Tiger Core?
Tiger Core.
Yeah.
It's
That's
sad.
the one.
We both knew that.
Go live there.
For a while. Yeah. Siggy, do you know where that is? I can show you.
It's the bottom of Klingon space.
So Rom, is it good for Rom though? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's good for Romulan and Fed
Fed and
because
Rom,
it's
right?
Yeah, it's you're killing Klingons, so you're going to be going up in Fed and Romulan. Yes.
Oh. I might change my mind then.
I mean,
That's the place to go. It's twice as much, if I remember correctly.
yeah, that's
Twice as
that's
much
the
rep.
beginning of the faction rep grind. Tiger Core, always. Mostly Fed. Broken Wolf says. Who wouldn't say Tiger Core? Said Lord Caron. Now you see, guys, every one of y'all knew that, and I know you did. I know you did. Raise your hand if you if you lived there for a little while, because let's face it, it's kind of like
What are you
the
mi-
old Terex. Because
What are you
Terex is where
mining,
you
by
live
the
now.
way? It's
Sigma Tritanium.
so that
Well, thank you for that.
Sigma titanium.
Yeah, Sigma
Oh.
Trit. Thank you,
So it's
Ice Wolf.
different.
It makes it special.
Yeah, it's listen, more is more, okay? And I'm stocked up on my mats, on my raw mats, so I thought why not do a little bit of resources? Let's hear it for Tiger Core, she says. At least everybody remembers. At least everybody remembers, man, because that was a real thing. Very real. I got 2 minutes left on this ship, and then I'm done with MU for a minute. Ligma Tritanium. Thank you, Barkman. Thank you. Oh, man. No, it really does kind of blow my mind just how far we've come. Because, again, I'm right there with you guys. I started playing this when it was 40 levels. Didn't go no higher.
I played it in the beginning, but then I gave up and I returned after seeing City Strip. So
Yeah, it was
I've been
something...
hooked.
It was very similar for me. I quit for like 3 years, and then I came back.
I think City quit for like about 4 years and come back, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it.
First time I heard Tiger Core, I was searching systems for Tiger Corpse. That's funny. That's funny. I heard they're going to change it from Latinum to Nuts 80 plus will have to pay with Ligma nuts. Oh my god. Bacon. Listen, ain't no one licking your nuts. I'm just here to tell you. that's
Arthur Ashworth.
oh, that's great. That's great. Madam Law, we do have an open stage going. If you want to come on up, see, you're welcome as well. I see you both in the audience down there. I'm going to shoot you both invites.
Hi, Mr. Man.
Hey, what's
Hello,
up,
MJ.
guys? Welcome in.
What's up, Ice Wolf?
Not much. How are you doing, Lofton?
Good.
Hi, Ashworth.
Hi, Siggy.
We're
What
just
do you got?
living the dream.
Packing
know.
boxes and transporting cars and arranging for rentals and all that shit. So it's going to cost me $2,500 to ship my own ass and the 4 cats across the country. Then it's going to cost me another $2,500 to ship my cars across country. Then it's going to cost me another $8,000 to ship all my shit across the country. Can I just win the fucking lottery?
I
Thanks.
mean, when you do, I need $200. Okay, just help me.
No,
I'm kidding.
no
I'm
problem,
kidding.
brother. Apparently, I'm making it rain up in here. So, you know.
I'm just teasing, Madam Law. I'm just teasing.
No, I know. No, it's just oh god. Every time they give me a price quote, I'm like,
Right. Hey, man, that's you're moving across country though. Like I get it. And you said you were using pods. Did I hear you correctly when you
Yeah.
said that?
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Pods is actually a very inexpensive way to do it, and
Can you park the car in the pod? Will they fit?
Unfortunately, no, because it's not big enough.
Oh.
So the pods are sized 8 foot and 16 foot, and they are literally 6 inches smaller than the interior of a container. A shipping container, like trucks and
Right.
trains and things. So if they want, they can slide these things inside those canisters and done.
Oh, I just got kicked out of mirror, so I can
I've
stop
got a-
for a second. Oh.
I've got a plan for you, Ice Wolf. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
It's a 3-stage plan.
Oh no.
Stage number 1, buy a shit ton of super glue.
Oh no.
Stage
Okay.
number 2,
Oh no.
Stage number 2, get a Sawzall. Stage
Okay.
number 3, cut the cars right down the middle,
Oh no.
slide them into the
no.
box, and then stack everything on top of the cars. Ship it all in one box. $2,500. Then at the other end,
Drop open
super glue
or
them
cut
back
open.
together.
Yeah, cut open the top of the box and just drop in the super glue and shake it like a freaking 8-ball and hope it comes back together. I got it because
It'll all
that's what I
pile
would
back
do.
together correctly.
I can see nothing wrong with that plan. That sounds totally plausible.
Now, moving does suck. Broken Wolf, you're 100% right. Moving does suck. Dart Tree,
Retro.
welcome to the stage, my friend.
Why,
Appreciate
thank you. I hope everybody is well.
Oh, not too bad.
Poor
We got
but
bacon
well.
fish too. Boom. There you go, bacon. Guys, the general consensus, the general question is we're talking about what's changed this week, what's changed today from earlier this week, and what we think about it going forward. So, I mean, if you guys don't mind to share your opinions, I'm sure the stream would love to hear it. So
Let's start with what changed today because I'm out of the loop and I don't know. The last thing I had was my overwhelming disappointment and disheartenment when Lions tournaments dropped yesterday. So, and I think I quit last night. I was really high.
They just lowered the requirements for a lot of what you're doing now.
yes.
Also, they gave you a comp chest where you'll be able to open up the resource chest for materials and that.
Basically, they tripled the requirements and then cut them by half today.
So an original 50% from the beginning number. So instead of
If you're doing the materials redeem, you want to redeem the crystal because that one you can do for 600 versus 1,000 for the other two.
That's correct. Well,
But
that's what it was.
I'm still having to depend upon Ringesis.
The other thing,
So-
Madam Law, that was announced about an hour ago was that outposts are now permanent.
Okay,
So
they're fine. I don't mind the outpost. I don't mind doing the outpost. I just send my ships and they just do their thing and away we go and it's not a big deal.
right.
I broke yesterday. I broke because there's just such an utter lack of respect for the players in this game. I just couldn't take it anymore.
So when I
You
say
involve cows.
the communication is really what has you upset, would that be correct?
It's not communication as a result of their ineptitude. Sure.
Mhm.
Their ineptitude is really my primary concern at this point. They can't fix the game. They can't communicate that the game is broken or that they're doing these things. They can't. It's just.
No, you're fine. Speak freely.
If they
She's
would
trying
have.
not to scream.
I'm trying not to drop
The
F-bombs
engineering
like
asked
a
me
sailor
should
in heat,
Scopely
okay?
reduce the
So-
task's
You can say
requirements
whatever
you
more.
like
here.
Oh,
Watch the
absolutely.
fucking language.
Let's
Yeah, this
just
is a
make
fucking
it so
safe
that
space,
all you
bro.
need to do is log in and receive all the rewards while
Not for
sipping on a
your ears.
Rectigino. Who needs
I
to
fucking
actually
love you
play the
guys.
game,
Okay, so,
right? I'm sure the devs at Scopely are
here's
just
the
dying to make
problem.
there.
It's
Maybe
that
we can get them to throw in a
there's
free
no
starship
one
while
driving
they're
this
at it.
ship.
You're right.
I don't know how the problem with this is there is just no clear voice. There's no one driving this ship. Look, Digit's blaming Scopely, Scopely's blaming Digit, Beck's blaming Hammy, Hammy's blaming Beck. It doesn't matter who you are and what you're doing. Someone's blaming someone else. They're not. No one's driving.
Right.
And how do you think the fucking Titanic sank? Guess what? It hit an iceberg because no one was driving the damn ship.
You're right. You're right.
No one's taking accountability at the top.
Well, and that's part of driving the ship. When you drive it into an iceberg, guess who we blame?
The iceberg.
Exactly.
Heavy duty lettuce.
Now, if you're a special content creator who has special abilities, you get
Well.
special letters from Connor
Now, hold
about
on.
your account, but
Hold-
everybody else, to hell with them.
Let me say this, Dark. Let me say this. Not even the NDA content creators knew that this change was coming.
He's not referencing that.
Okay.
And
He's
that's sad.
referencing a particular content creator, what they were talking about all last night.
He
I
who
see.
must be seen and not named, and I did not watch the stream because I was too depressed.
And the
I didn't-
sad part about it is, I used to love to watch that content creator. I learned so much about this game from him.
Yeah.
And then he started bringing that pompous ass into his streams with him. And I unfollowed him last night because I can't stand watching that other guy anymore.
Well,
Okay,
I
here's
hate
a
to
thought
hear
for you.
An ad, by the way, MJ.
Given
sorry?
that person's record with whales, usually after they come on his show, they last about 6 to 8 months before they decide to quit the game entirely. So you have something to look forward to.
Lost in. What was
I
that?
love it. I love it.
Oh, I was just saying, you just hit ads, dude. FYI.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even notice, man, because we're so deep here.
One
No,
second.
man. You guys are all 1,000% here. Okay. There are things. Floyd says, I think DJ's got it right. The problem isn't the company, Scopely. It's the STFC part of Scopely. So,
Rev's been saying that for months and months.
yeah.
Funny how now we. Oh my.
No, you're not
I
wrong.
would agree with that as well.
Here's where we get down to the nitty and the gritty. And
Yeah.
here's the problem with this. This is more finger pointing. Well, it's not Scopely. It's Star Trek Fleet Commander Scopely. Is that Digit then? Who are we talking about as responsible for this? Because there's people at Scopely, verified employees of Scopely, that are the ones responsible for this. and they work for Scopely. So that makes it Scopely's problem. You can't say it's the STFC part of Scopely and not. Sure, the Pokemon Go people are getting the blame too, and all the other games that they play, and Scopely's getting a bad rap overall. But if look, Ford made Pintos, okay, and the Pintos blew up. Do you think the rest of the Ford products sold real well when the Pinto was blowing up across the country?
No.
No. So why would the rest of Scopely's products deserve to be released from the indemnitude of their sphincteriness just because they're not directly related?
Let me say this. I do think that it does, and again, you're right. It's more finger pointing, okay, but STFC is a Scopely product, so therefore it falls under the Scopely umbrella. Whether it's Digit, STFC, Live Ops, whoever, it still falls under the Scopely umbrella.
100%.
Yeah.
So
and Floyd pointed out that Digit is Scopely. I'm well aware because Scopely bought Digit just like they bought Pokemon Go, just like they bought everything else. And if they're under the umbrella of Scopely, then that makes it all Scopely.
Yes.
So yeah.
I mean, I'll say I'll be the dissenting voice, which
Please.
is weird because normally I'm not. But I think that like so a couple things. So one, I think all the content creators can have their own say and their own opinions about stuff. I think that's fine, and I think they make good content, and like they can have opinions. We don't all have to agree about everything.
Right.
As far as Scopely goes, listen, there's the amount of hate that people have about it, I think, is because we've invested so much into the game and into the communities, and we all really like a large part of it. I think I agree 100% with Ice Wolf that this is about ownership and who's steering the ship, because it's just a cluster. I mean, even their QA inability, right? They keep releasing stuff that's broken. That's bad management. Right? It's like no one is looking at it before it leaves the door and they hit go. And stuff just breaks. And then they break it again and then they break it again. And the messaging is terrible.
Well,
and I think all of that is totally valid and fair.
Maybe I'm kind of wrong here, but I don't get paid to beta test. Do you guys?
No.
Well,
this game is in permanent beta test.
Yeah. There's nothing.
Only wish.
So I do need to clarify one thing for Loston in that I'm not mad at DJ. I'm not mad at Griffin. I'm not mad at any of the content creators. Because like you said, everybody has their opinion. And DJ has a job to do. And he has accepted the mantle of that job by signing the NDA form and is responsible of said things.
I can agree.
So I take it for a grain of salt sometimes the things that he says, and although I give him crap, I'm giving him the Scopely mouthpiece crap, not him DJ crap. I like DJ as a human being. I like Griffin as a human being. But I will dissent with them as the mouthpiece of Scopely when appropriate.
I think I'm in a bit out of the loop here, but why is Rev bad? I'm in a bit confused.
What's the matter, Sig?
Ask that question again, Siggy.
Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Why is Rev all that bad? I'm just a little bit confused.
Okay, it's not that it's bad. The thing is there's been so many changes in the past 2 weeks, right? So many things have come down the pipeline that either A, was received poorly, B, no one wanted to listen to at all, or in the end, we ended up getting a positive result one day, one time at the end of that. That's not how it should be. At all.
And I don't even know if the positive that you're referencing in terms of the fact that now it's 100 100% on for Outposts, they're not going to go away. I wouldn't even say that's a positive, because they even said in their blog that people weren't spending on the feature.
Right.
Because you don't need to.
But of course they weren't spending on the feature, because they were told to spend $1,400 up front for the feature, but it was only going to last till January. Who in their right mind is going to waste that kind of money for a couple months of entertainment? That's awesome.
There's a couple people that will. There's a couple people that will, and that's okay if that's their choice, and they can
stage who did.
Yeah, right. I was going to say,
like
that's their
Lawson,
choice.
if you went out and dropped $1,500 on the Outpost things, I would not think the worst of you. I would say that's fantastic. I'm glad you can afford it, brother. It's like buying a $400 USS Enterprise Lego kit. If you can afford it, vaya con Dios, my friend. I'm never gonna fault you for that.
Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't do it, but I commend those that did. I do. You, Lost In, you, Griffin, you guys are the guys that do it and tell us what we need to know. So exactly. I'm thankful. Please don't think I'm not.
I will. No, I'm just teasing, to be honest. I'm not hot about any of this, to be honest.
He's playing devil's advocate.
I think. I mean, listen. I love this game. I've been playing it for years, and I think the company has a culture problem. I think they have issues with quality control. I think we all know that. And if any of us are surprised by that, it's ridiculous.
No.
I will say that I was planning on coming on stream tonight and saying that this Alliance tournament change was just an unforced error. It was stupid. They're trying to get good sentiment, and then they do something that's going to piss everybody off to make $3. That was just dumb. There was nothing smart about the way they rolled that out. And then today they reversed half of it, which I think neutralized it, and they responded to feedback. Now, some of that feedback is how much people are spending. Maybe. I'm not so sure. Many of us whales just bought this stuff because that's what we do. Right. So I honestly don't know how much the spending piece of this was real. I think what they heard from a lot of us was, this isn't worth it if you make it go away. And I mean, I'm not on VIP, but I'm on a couple servers, Discord servers, where
wait, you're not a VIP?
A couple of people are.
What?
No, I'm not.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Shocking. Yeah, kinda.
I say that frequently just because I think it's ridiculous. But whatever.
It is ridiculous.
Very shocking.
But I gave that feedback directly to a question that somebody asked. And I said, listen, the way you have it set up, it's not worth it. And so to me, this is listening to feedback in whatever way that they heard it and responding quickly and quite decisively. And I think that's good. And that's not something we've seen before. Right? We haven't seen that. We've seen, hawing, and 3 months later they reverse course. There's 3 months of telling us assaults are awesome, and then they just ignore it. Right?
Now, do you think that's
I saw that was positive.
Well, why do you think that is, Lawson? Why do you think they made the decision so quickly?
Well, I think it depends on what your point of view is here. I do believe, because I think when people come out and say things, you kind of have to take them at their word until they prove otherwise. I think if Connor is trying to make this game better and trying to make the responses better, this was an opportunity to do so, and maybe they did that. It's possible that this was a purely financial decision. I don't know that I believe it. If you look at when they make good product like the Reliant, everybody buys it, and the price and the amount they sell goes up. But when they make bad product, if you look at every other ship that's come out, the buy-in in the first 48 hours is almost identical.
Yeah.
And listen, when the Relativity came out, we're like, this ship sucks. It has no purpose. We were wrong. It's actually a good ship. It has a lot of purpose. But at the time, we thought it didn't. We all bought it anyway. We all bought into it. So I don't think that that's the signal. I really don't. I think longer term,
Like,
the amount people spend changes. I think the
Right.
lower spend people would not have invested a penny in this building if it was intermittent. I think they will now. But so I don't know what they heard, but I see it as a change. I think it's a different behavior than we've seen before, and maybe it's a one-off.
Mhm.
Listen, it's today. Yesterday, I would have said something different. I don't know what I'm going to say tomorrow, but
Well, it's 'cause
today
we don't know
they
what's
had a
coming.
win.
We never know what's coming tomorrow. Siggy, you were trying to say something there. You want to go ahead?
So yeah, over the past 2 years, I've put over £1,000 into this game.
Sure.
I'm not prepared to give up on both accounts because I've started a new account because someone told me the experience is much more. I'll put this different.
Sure.
And it is different because for newer players, the older players though are one because they haven't they experienced it at a bad time. Do you know what I mean? When they first started leveling, everything's slow. I've experienced them now both ends, and now everything's fast at lower level. They want you to boost up to 40 or 50 or whatever level they said. So they've made it easier. But they haven't made it easier on the higher levels because I don't know how I'm saying that. I don't never mind. I don't know how to put this. I'll try to
Siggy,
think.
Siggy, the new account that you're playing, do you find it fun to play?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the real question.
Do you find it more fun than your other accounts?
Yes.
Then play it.
Yeah, maybe that's just something you would enjoy more. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. As a matter of fact, G3, G4 had the better pass this month. They had the causality. Was that not the title?
I loved it as a G4 player. 'Cause
Right?
Yeah,
for
they
me,
have a better arc this month.
Like,
yeah.
that's a positive.
You're not the first person I've heard say that. That G4, G5 is a lot of fun now, and it's just us in the top tier that are getting shafted.
Yep.
Even though
just talking about the new stuff quickly. For the people doing like the G3 and G4, like all that fun stuff, if you were able to actually get more parts for their discovery, get it up to max tier where they actually bring ships over sooner rather than have to the whole grind, which could take months, kind of thing.
Right.
For the G4 players, you can work on the relativity to tier it up to the max they can. Oddly enough, mine is at 181,667,168 power.
Yeah.
And for an almost 45 player, I think I got the strongest relativity for G4.
Okay.
And I had everything maxed out as much as I can. My bonus step for this event allowed me to get to bank parts, so I don't have to spend it at the BTI faction store for my upgrades. So I bank so much more for once I hit G5.
Is that not awesome?
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'm not a hater. I don't hate the outposts. I don't hate this arc. I find value in an AFK mechanic because I spend a lot of time at work and, I can't sit in front of my computer for 12 hours a day. Nor should I. I'm not saying I should. But there are some days that I do. Now, on the days that I don't, I'll happily run an outpost just like I am right now. Just because I can. That's an awesome idea. Even if it is passive, there are still some valuable things to be earned from this arc. And we're not in month 2 yet. Month 2, thank you, Lost In. I appreciate you, bud. Month 2, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be a total flop. It is what we make of it, right? If it's crap, then we'll say it's crap. But if it's you know, a Mexican dinner, then I'm gonna eat. Just saying.
May I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
And I want your honest answer. I've always wondered in this game how trading would be like. I reckon that would be a good arc for everyone because say you could trade lower, say you're level 60, yeah, and you've got some spare tier 4 or all that ore. Now, to make it profitable, they could.
Lost in, you did not have to do that, friend. Freaking goat.
Fucking 10 gift of subs. Awesome
Yeah.
job, Lost in. Keep it up. Good work.
I love you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, man. Guys, let me just say that put us up to a level 3 hype train, 76%, right off the rip. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I guess so. I don't see the scream about something new.
Ice Wolf with the biddies too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, the whole point is I want people to come up here and say, "Hey, I didn't like this," or "Hey, I thought this was awesome." That's the whole idea behind these conversations. That's the whole idea behind this stage. It's yeah, and people are gonna. Okay, Chief Stoney says, "I hear people say it's trash. It's trash. This new arc is the first time I have ever said anything in this game is trash." Well, there are some things that are trash. Aggregation is not a good loop. I don't get behind that. There are a lot of people that were down on that. But then there's other things that I do like. Like, I liked Transigen. Holy smokes. There's a hot take. I thought Transigen was a good loop. Just because of the artifact sourcing.
Yeah. 100% there.
I mean, does that make... And I know what you guys are going to say. I know you guys are going to agree with me on this. But does that make my opinion wrong? No. It's an opinion. Buddha.
You can have your
with
opinion,
5,
even if it's wrong.
Brother.
Hi, Buddha. Thank you.
What's up, boys and lady?
Oh.
I'll answer to anything. You know that.
Hello.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Buddha.
I got you, bro.
Mate, I ask you something though.
Yeah.
Captain, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So
that's what we're here for, Siggy.
So I was curious, right? Your experience when you first ever played the game, how was it? For me, it was like very, very slow, and you know. But
broken wolf.
Have you noticed the difference in the game now?
Well,
in what way, Siggy?
So like, it's not that slow to deliver that or stuff like that, or is it still slow? Because Sigma is a thing, right? And you don't get a lot of it.
So I can tell you, Siggy, my game is going to slow down tremendously now that I'm up 65 in G6 because everything requires Latinum for speed ups. And I refuse to spend 12 hours a day grinding Mirror Universe for those speed ups.
Right there with you.
It is annoying.
Exactly. So my gameplay is going to be, well, I put this building in. It's going to take 1 day and 23 hours. Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I'd like to show you guys something, if that's okay.
You're more than welcome to share your screen on the stage, Siggy. It may not make it to the stream, but you're welcome to share on stage.
So
I wish it was only a day for my stuff.
Right.
At Op 68, I have 2 buildings that are a week long right now.
But that's what I'm saying, pal. Things are starting to be 5 and 6 days now for ops and for research and for all that stuff. Well, guess what? It's going to take 5 and 6 days.
Do you know what it took me to get from 62 to 63 on my ops? 10.
There you go.
Is that a combination of research and the time cutting down? Because
Yes.
I mean, I know my next ops is going to be. It says it's going to be like 800 days, I think.
Yeah, but
When
that
you go from
changes.
5-star to 6-star, it changes. So 5-star, it gets ludicrous like that. It's like 800 days or whatever it is. That all goes away. The minute you start having to build 61 buildings, it goes to like a day at first. It was like actually like 3 or 4 hours, I think, or something stupid
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's low for the 61s. Absolutely.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So it's a grind, basically, and it does. They don't make it easy. They make it hard.
Correct. And it's getting worse every time they add something else on. Yes.
What part of this game is not a grind?
That's valid.
I was gonna say.
Thank you, Dark. That's 100%. Not to
Feels
steal
like a
Mord's
grind.
catchphrase.
I mean, right now I'm grinding in Chronos because I'm still after those blueprints.
But that is a free-to-play grind. That is something the community figured out how to do a long time ago, and you are using that to your advantage, correct?
Right.
That is because we have some awesome people, Jules Verne, Lost In, Griffin, that go through and do these things first. 100%. 100%. And others. I mean, there's a lot of people. You guys know.
And that's why I don't hate DJ and I don't hate Griffin. I think they're insane.
Yeah.
But I don't hate them because they do nice things. DJ runs the panel with Jules and Matters and Tarpy and Putz and everybody. And we get to hear the data and Quasel. And I know I'm leaving people out and they're going to hate me. It's fine.
Just a doo-doo.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I love watching the shows where they're talking about the data. The math gets a little nerdy sometimes, and I just go too much and glaze over.
Sure.
But I know it's there. If I need it explained to me, I can go look at the charts.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me clarify something.
Thank you,
I
Tokyo.
don't hate DJs.
Hmm?
I don't hate him at all. I learned so much about this game from DJs. It's crazy. Between him and Rev. My issue is with Griffin, is when he sits there and belittles people and chops them down, and it sounds like a damn schoolyard bully. There's no reason why a content creator should be doing that.
Well,
Period.
let me
Dark,
say
he does it because he thinks he's being funny.
yes.
But he's not.
To some,
I understand that.
To some, he's not, and I agree with Ice Wolf there. He sometimes the joke goes a little far. Sure. I 100% agree with that. But I am going to say that Griffin is 1,000% a staple in the community.
Yeah, but he told me to get the hell out of DJ's stream, that I didn't need to be there, that I wasn't wanted. So that's exactly what the hell I did.
Well, I really
Well,
hate.
what were
that
you
he
guys discussing when he said that? Because it's
there must have. He was chopping down on somebody else, and I said, "Really? Is this what the community's come to? That we're attacking each other because we don't like what somebody had to say?" And that's when he went off on me. Told me to get out of there. I wasn't wanted.
Well,
so that's what I did.
Hey, super friend, I see you there. Welcome in. Dark, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, 1,000%, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you are wrong. Okay, what I am going to say is that I am a supporter of the whole Talking Trek crew, and yes, there have been some bad calls, there have been some good calls. I can't say either way. However, I did say you can come up here, you can say whatever you like, you say whatever you want. I'm not against that, but I personally feel like that Griffin has done a hell of a lot for this community, a hell of a lot, and him and DJs, as well as the entire Talking Trek crew, okay, as well as all of them, they have passed on so much information and went to bat for us so many times. Maybe the man was having a bad day, and you're right. Maybe it wasn't right for him to take it out on chat. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. All I can tell
Can
you
I
is, yes. Go ahead, Ice Wolf. Go ahead.
I just want to make a suggestion that what people do on stream sometimes is not always indicative of who they are as a person. In the heat of the moment, you might say something you regret later.
Correct.
It would be my best suggestion to you, Dark Tree, to calmly write Griffin and explain to him that what he did was wrong, in your opinion, and that you were hurt and offended by it. And you, I'm writing to let you know what you did was wrong, kind of letter, and see what he says.
Let me respond.
You might be very.
Let me respond to Floyd right here. I don't think that he's always right, and I'm not saying that he is, but I am saying that what Ice Wolf is saying is 1,000% correct. Just because of what you see on this screen, that doesn't mean I'm like that outside. I mean, we're all different. We all have personal lives. We all have personal problems, and sometimes things can bleed over. You 1,000% should write Griffin, Dark Tree. And just ask.
I'll try it. I'll try it, but I'm just gonna say this: the only two times I've ever had interactions with that guy, he's belittled me, put me down, and told me I wasn't wanted because I didn't have a valid opinion. So, I can only go by what he has shown me as his person, and he's attacked me twice now.
No.
So why should I give him another chance?
I don't think you have to give him another chance to attack you, but you're really upset about it, and I have to agree with Ice Wolf. Really, if you're really upset, and if you're that upset, it might be best if you not write a message when you are upset, but think about it.
Yeah.
Tell him what he did, how it upset you, and how you didn't think it was right.
I know.
And you don't even have to read the reply if you don't want to, but.
Exactly. At least tell him how you feel, because holding that inside isn't going to do you any good.
No, you're just going to keep getting more upset, talk about it on other streams, and who knows, maybe it'll get back to him in a different way. And you know how the whole, what is that game they make you play, telephone as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
It'll come out in all sorts of ways. And I've seen Griffin stream a few times on his own, and he comes from like a customer service management background, so it's hard. I didn't see any of this of what happened to Darktree, but really, like, with someone with that background, it's kind of strange that they would be so offensive to someone. So it makes me feel that there was like misinterpretation or something said wrong between chat and speaking person. That, maybe it didn't come across the way he wanted to. I don't know, because I didn't see it, but it doesn't sound like something he would do.
Correct. I'll tell you this, Dark Tree. If you write him and he writes a nasty word back to you, you need to send a copy of that to me, and I'll take care of some shit.
Yeah, but he won't. He won't do that. He won't do that. I don't think.
I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, if he does, heads will roll.
As far as I'm concerned, we as the community, we kind of all need to kind of stick together here, because
yes,
if there's infighting in between us, then things are going to go to hell in a handbasket a lot quicker than what they already are. I think we as a unit kind of have to approach our game and say, hey, listen, this is what we want. This is what you can do. Now let's meet somewhere in the middle.
I know
that
you've
fair?
said this already, but I have to repeat it because I'm still in such shock. I can't believe Scopely made the changes to ATs and then actually changed some of it back.
I
Like,
know,
why
right?
wouldn't you have made a better change in the first place? Why would you have made it so extreme? It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous, and then to be happy the fact that they reversed it, even though it's still worse than when it was before. You know, like what kind of manipulation is this?
Let
I'm in
me
like a manipulative relationship.
you're not wrong because that is exactly what happened. I think what it came down to
So
is
weird.
we were haggling over a price. Bad as I
Yeah,
hate to word it that way, but that's what
we are,
happened.
but we were.
Now that the changes have been made, again, I understand that the format needed to change. There needed to be an adjustment to the mechanic because we were clearing it way too easily. But at the same time, it opened up G4 and G5 to be able to do 10K tasks. I'm behind that. More is more for those lower ops players. 100%. That's just my opinion. And
Yeah,
again,
I kind of
it's
I
an
know
open.
where I'm with it.
is not the problem in what they did for the changes. It was
Mm-hmm.
how they basically
6-star.
boned the G6 and G7 players.
Right. No, I understand that. I understand that. What I'm trying to get at is, I would have been happy, and now that the change is made, I am going to say this publicly. Okay, so bear with me. I would have been happy to pay 600 of my choice reward tokens for each task, because I normally have 6,000. I could have done them. It would have been fine. I would have spent it all on crystal, but it would have been fine. It would have happened. The syndicate's another thing. I get they need to make money. That's what keeps the game alive. Sure. But the fact that lower ops can even do that now, that's a win. No matter how it spins, that's a win. So if I had to pay that difference so that lower ops could do that, I would have paid it. Because we had it easy for 2 years. That's fair, right?
No.
No?
It was
If you sell me a car for $500 and then as I'm paying you off the $25 a month, you decide the car is suddenly $10,000 and I have to start paying that amount, why would I be happy about that?
That's a good point. That's a valid argument.
And as for the syndicate, for the Syndicate 55 Plus being brought up to 3 million, I think it was the price of a $100 pack.
It was.
They also brought up the below 45 or below 55 up to $1 million. Their $100 packs are only giving 225K.
Huh?
So they wanted for
Really?
So So they wanted a player to, if they wanted to do that syndicate task, to pay almost $500.
Gray says it's for older content that is well past its sell-by date. I mean,
they're greedy. It's all there is to it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But Alliance Tournaments is also, like, besides Dechok, which is a whole thing because of flashpoints flopping, there is not an item in that store that is younger than a year old at this point.
No. No. There are things they added this year, but not the items themselves, no.
Yeah. So besides Dechok, which, again, like I said, trash points, but everything in that store, whether it was added, say, last month or not, that's all old content. And any changes to Alliance tournaments to make them either harder or cost more is trying to gatekeep that old content.
Sure.
Why are you trying to raise the price of old content?
Well, and you know, I'm not sitting here and agreeing that they should. That's not what I mean at all.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that they shouldn't do it in that fashion.
Yeah.
But
I do feel like there's a different way they could have done it if they had talked to us about it prior. Then maybe the backlash wouldn't have been so bad. And I know that's funny because they don't talk to us ever, but I'm advocating that they need to start, and that's been my argument for several weeks now. Communication would go.
Really, really nice to know that my choice reward tokens were sometime all of a sudden going to become useful at G5.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that would have been helpful to know 3 weeks ago.
Sure. You guys would have saved them, right? I mean, that's just how we play the game. That's what you have to do with 90% of things that we get. You have to save them until they're useful. Listen, last week I was upset over DTI credits. Y'all remember this, right? Last week I went on and on about how I was salty about it. Man, in the end, they're going to make whatever changes they want to make, and we have to roll with the punches. I would just like to know about them in advance. That's what I'm asking for.
I think they do it last minute if they do tell us.
Yes.
Or we just find out on our own, just because they know that the community is going to rip them to shreds.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't rip you to shreds nearly as much if we knew a week or two ahead of time.
No.
Because then we can negotiate.
See, I agree with Gray. These changes for Alliance tournaments, while they were outlandish, and I'm glad that they've been pulled back, the changes to Crucible the Ascendant was more of an issue for myself. I had saved and saved.
The problem is all of these changes. Hang on, Retro. Mine's quick.
Go ahead. Go for it.
The problem with all of these changes is that they didn't run this by the players committee.
Nope.
They didn't say blah 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 and blah 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 because they didn't want to ask, because they knew they were going to say no, we don't want to pay for these changes and things. When in reality they might have, but they might have said, okay, we understand you want to balance it, but there needs to be mitigation. And if they had just done that, we would have been saved all this kerfuffle.
It would have been a lot less headache. And
Thanks, Retro.
And Retro, let me say this, then you can go. That's exactly what I mean by communication. At least run it through PAC. At least, at minimum. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say anything important except for it. If you wouldn't take 7 months to try to figure out who you want to be your special content creators, that's what content creators can do, is give you this feedback before you make a huge mistake. It's ridiculous. I'm not a content creator. I love watching all the different streams and being involved in the game. I love this part of it. But why would it 7 months? If I ran a business that way, if I ran a business that way, I would be out of business.
Now,
100%.
I want to say this again. I did apply for this, okay? I applied knowing that I was probably going to get denied. I don't have a big following, okay? I'm the little guy. I don't have YouTube platform like some other people who got kicked out do, okay? I don't... My content is focused around the game for sure, but it's not the only content I produce. So, I did apply, hopefully, but my branding alone, I think, is going to knock me out of the running. Which is why I have no problem getting up here and saying what's on my mind when it's on my mind. And I would encourage others to do the same.
But why do you have to be a big content creator to play the game? You're there to advertise the game. You're not advertising necessarily your entire lifestyle. But if people were to come into your stream and ask you a question, oh, what do you think about, I do this for the game, and as a maybe a special Scopely content creator, you have some knowledge, and you can provide feedback to somebody.
Yes.
You know, like I've been in streams where people can't figure out their password or their Scopely ID and are asking the streamer. So it's like
I agree.
I don't understand it. You shouldn't have to be big. You know, maybe you shouldn't have to
Well,
watch your language.
your
You
reach
know,
does
I
factor
don't.
into it. I'm 1,000% sure of that. It
But
has
it
to.
doesn't for all. But we've all watched content creators who've been streaming a game that aren't huge, and they've been, you know, NBA content creators with a different company. So
Sure.
what's so special about this? That's what I don't understand. I mean, I still play the game. So what is so special about it to me and to them that they can be so discerning as to who they want to be their content creator?
I can tell you this from the last time that I applied and was turned down. They told me that my community base was too small. My content did not match what they wanted. And I did not have the growth potential that they wanted. And
There,
that was the official notice that I got.
even though it shouldn't be that way, Retro, that from a business perspective, that's how they're going to look at it.
They can't even make a decision.
Right. So the real question boils down to this: after waiting 7 months for a response in the form of an email, which takes 5 minutes to write,
yeah,
why would a person suddenly say yes?
I suppose, but just it doesn't.
I mean, we still
I
haven't
mean,
heard from
yeah,
them, Retro. That's what's
I
crazy.
know
We
it's
still haven't
ridiculous.
heard from them. And here's the even thing. Most of us that applied that have quote unquote real size streams, and I'm just going to use Dark Tree's words because I think it's bullshit too and it shouldn't matter. But most of us with quote unquote real size streams are on the board with DJ and Beck and Lou and Stewie. So, you know, all the content actual NDA people are on this board. Do they use that to their advantage? No.
But they could.
Because they could have just, you know, wrote a message out in public. Ice Wolf, you're out. I'd have been like, sweet, man. I can make more shitty fucking commented videos now.
Right.
You know, it would have been that quick.
That's
It would have been that quick.
Ultra can put the C word back on his stream, right?
That's one of the reasons why I've been so very open about my opinions, because I expect a denial letter. And even so, even if that's what I get, is that going to stop me from streaming STFC? Fuck no. No. I'm still going to be here every weekend.
Just the shittiness of the game.
Yeah.
I think it's also stupid that it's taken 7 months and no one's gotten a yay or nay. But then I think it was this month or maybe last month during Arcfall, when a different content creator, they applied to a different game to be a official CC.
And instantly got accepted, yes.
Yeah, they instantly got accepted, and they got an apology in that letter that it took a week before the accepted letter to even come out. It's like,
that's company culture.
Exactly. It's company culture, but it's also like, really? A week? Oh, I'm fine with a week or two or some time. But like 7 months on this other company?
There's something
wrong with that picture.
That is specifically a Scopely thing, because other places 1000% will answer you quick. And this content creator that you're referring to deserves it. 1000% deserves it, because that man is pushing out content for both platforms. 100%. So, if that's what he needed to do in order to make it sustainable for himself, I support it. as should we all.
You can have a baby in 7 months. You know, like that's
Yep.
and you can't like write to the Better Business
It's just
Bureau about
it's a
really.
level.
Go ahead.
These people are crap. I need you to fire them. No, so part of me wonders if this particular game and this particular IP is somewhat cursed. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because every generation of Star Trek has ended badly with a restart, redo, re whatever. And so everything gets their due. In other words, Voyager had its due, but it all get Kelvin, the Chris, and now they're on the Discovery, and now they're on to Anson Mount Pike, and it's a little bit different. And part of me wonders if the game is not so difficult because Paramount, the owner of the IP, is making requirements and issuing commands because it's their IP and they have the weird ability to do it. I don't know. It just strikes me as I wonder if Paramount has anything to do with the delays on certain things, and part of it being Scopely has to defer to them.
That would make sense.
If that makes any sense.
If because Star Trek is Paramount owned, if someone has to run it by Paramount to see if it's okay to have these content creators. But I don't know. It is a little weird.
Maybe for the content creators, but not like how long it takes to do certain changes within the game.
But they could at least say we have to go to Paramount before we can have a final. I mean, they should be updating you monthly. I mean, more than monthly, even.
Right.
Crazy.
And that's part of the craziness that is I've heard this problem before, that they have to ask permission to change things. They have to ask permission from their coders and their developers because for whatever reason, say Tiger quit Scopely today and went to work for another game company. The way that Star Trek Fleet Command is set up currently, from my understanding, Tiger owns the IP of the content that he created. So if at any point in the future Scopely wants to make changes or do something with his IP, they have to ask him if it's okay, and then they can do it.
Just doesn't. Yeah.
Totally weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry. I had someone knocking at my door, guys. I had to step away for a second. I'm so sorry.
Where's the pizza, dude?
Honestly, we've done ate the pizza. We've done ate the pizza. The box is over there because it's got a couple of pieces in it for Mom when she gets home.
Ew, Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's. That's what we do. It's stuffed crust, though, man. Come on, you can't knock stuffed crust.
Actually, the cheese tastes funny in those things.
You guys don't like the cheese? It's my favorite part. Breaking my heart.
I used to work for Domino's. No, trust me, you don't. That's not cheese. I love you.
No, please don't. Please say no more. Say no more. I get it.
Okay.
Don't eat the Wendy's chili. That's all I'm going to answer that with.
Oh, but I love that chili.
Don't do it, though.
I know it's used hamburgers. I don't care. It's still delicious.
Oh God.
But really, guys, I mean, there's so much that goes on, and so many different opinions, and so many different people have 1,000 things that, and no, we don't always agree, and we're not going to. Okay, I enjoy the fact that we have so many people in the community that are very diverse, that understand the content and understand how to talk about it. Now, I heard you talking about Tiger owning what he's created.
Yeah.
That absolutely blows my mind that he actually gets to own what he created, and it wasn't
It
part.
did mine too.
It's not part of some sort of copyright deal with Scopely.
Like, I have never heard of that ever in any gaming thing in the history of mankind.
No.
Everyone owns their stuff, or the company owns it because they paid you to write it. Your salary was an exchange for them owning your IP rights.
Yeah. That's what I've heard too.
So this is like a level of craziness that just, yeah. So that's why they say some things they can't change, because I'm guessing they asked the original owner of that IP and they said no.
Well, makes sense to me.
The way I would run an ARC, and this is kind of one of those, that's for everyone, and you can agree with me or disagree with me. But listen to this first. Month 1, new content. Month 2, your task you have to do for the battle pass and stuff like that is towards that new content. Month 3 is a break from the new content and give players a chance to actually get their stuff done. And also, this is the month where Scopely can go and say, hey, let's try to fix these bugs here and here, just so we can get things ready for the next content coming in.
I mean, that makes
They
sense.
did run it that way once before, so let's just do it again.
It's just when the game first came out, we didn't have rapid fire new content like this. We went for the first whole year just trying to get to Ops level 20. Now, I understand they were just coding the game then from scratch. And as they add on more things, it gets bigger and bigger, and it can speed up because more things are already in the game. They can reuse parts and stuff like that. But if we can go a year with having no new content, just run events. There's more than enough series of events. You know, the Ascendant series, there's the Borg series, and I don't have to name them all. You guys know them all.
Yes, we do. Drastic,
Do
thank
the
you for the
events.
follow.
One week is in incursions. One week is, this. One week is that. We could do that for years while you guys go and fix the crap.
The problem with that, Ice Wolf, is how do they monetize that?
Same way they always do. People want to win this shit.
Sure.
Make the heroic SLBs just painful, and you have to buy packs to be number one. And there are people that want to be number one and always want to be number one.
I mean,
Wanna be number
there's
5.
Five.
Buddha.
5 I've heard
Buddha.
is a good spot too.
No,
I usually aim between 10 and 15 if you really want to know for sure.
See, there's still 5 there.
See, I'm proper underachiever, sir.
Oh man,
rightfully so. I agree. Hardcore.
I need to give Jason a shout out here because I hadn't got to do that just yet. So there's that.
And so you want to
Story about that guy's my brother Corbin.
You're all right. You're all right. I'm actually here in the next 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to have to start wrapping up because SmackDown comes on at 8 and we got to be back for the wrestling review at 10:15. So you guys know how it is.
Heck yeah.
That's the whole plan. At least I think that's what we're doing, right, Buddha?
Yep.
So,
Okay, thanks for having me up here, Ben. I'll drop down.
oh, you're okay. Guys, I want to thank each and every
Good night,
one of you
Retro.
guys for coming up this evening and sharing your opinions. I definitely want more of this, and let me just say, this is a safe space. Y'all can talk about whatever you want to talk about when you get on my stage. That's 1,000% okay. I like that people came up and voiced their grievances. I like that people came up and expressed how they felt about the changes. I like that people come up and they just talk. That's 1,000% fine here. What's important to me is that we stick together as a community and we discuss our issues, we discuss our problems, we discuss what we want with the game, and then we move forward. That's key. So, that being said,
Let's
Go ahead.
get down to a specific question.
Mhm.
Who's been playing to draw and who's been playing to win? And have you gotten anything good on the play to win other than the 22
You know, it's
and
funny.
the 50?
It's
I actually
funny.
think I got a good one on the play to win at least once.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Did
always
you?
play to win.
Okay.
I play to win. I don't play to draw. It's either I'm a gambling person, so we're doing it or we're losing it. That's it.
But RNGesus doesn't like me anyways, so.
Well, I mean, if you're curious about some RNG, why don't we just I got 3, so. Well, I lost that one. 2 more.
We can't see your wins. You're on the full screen.
I am? Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I lost 2 so far. Thank you for telling me. Whoops. I'll do the
You're
last one.
welcome.
I'll do the last one. One more. And that drew. So 2 losses and a draw right there. The odds are not in your favor, but hey, you don't win if you don't play. So there you go.
So I just got 22 and 200.
That's not bad.
So I got the top end of the alliance points, but I got the shaft.
Right. Right.
Got the gold mine. I got the shaft. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's where I'm at. I
They're
just
right
wonder.
down the middle, and they give her the better half. Boom.
All right. So final thoughts from anybody on the stage?
Purple.
Purple. Purple's a good color.
Black
Can't
and
you-
yellow.
Can't you tell?
I forgot to
I can.
answer a question for Buddha. You asked me earlier what Lego I was talking about.
Yeah.
So Buddha, next week there's the Enterprise D coming out as a Lego build, and I'm gonna buy it.
Sold out.
Along with a lot of other people, from what I hear.
Sold out.
Already?
See? Sold out.
Oh my God.
About to be a lot of Ben's dreams to be able to build their own Big D.
Yeah, that's true.
Good luck.
That's true.
I mean, I'm going to tell you good luck, but from what I heard, it's sold out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, anybody else? Final thoughts of the night before we raid out of here?
So, what do you guys think of the game so far? I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. So, what's your overall view? Everyone's overall view. I know, Buddy, you don't play the game, but no, I apologize. But what's everyone's overview? Do you think they can recover from this, or do you think that the game's dead?
If
No,
I
it's
may-
not dead. It's recoverable.
If I may answer this, I think that the game 1000% can be recovered. I think we're not in maintenance mode yet. However, and I'm going to stress this one more time, I know I say it 1,000 times a stream, but if communication gets better, then that'll solve a lot of our problems. There'll be a lot less people mad all the time. That's my opinion.
You got a good point, Pat.
Anybody?
Okay,
anybody
I'm
wanna
out
add?
again.
Hey guys, as of right now, Star Trek USS Enterprise NCC 1701D is still available on Lego.com. It is not sold out yet.
There you go. See, you better hurry.
It won't let me buy it.
Maybe they're doing it as an area thing too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I tried buying it early and I just got told no.
Floyd says, I've heard they've lost about 10% of players each month. It's roughly that, but honestly, there's a lot of new accounts coming in too. So even though we're losing 10%, there's a batch of new players on the rise. It's a small batch. It's not what we're losing, but I'd say it equals out to about 5. Maybe. I'd have to look at Chronox's data again.
If they start doing better, then it'll get better. I mean, and a lot of us, the reason that we are still here isn't because of the game, but because of the people in our alliance. But I also think about how long people were saying that Rev was a shill for Scopely. No, he's not a shill for Scopely. He's proven that. He is a shill for Star Trek Fleet Command because he loves this game and he would do anything to keep it going.
Rev is a shill for Rev Deuce.
That too.
And that's okay. He should be.
Yeah, you got to be.
Just saying. Community
I remember
Lord
how
says
worried he was when he first did that. War Thunder, and he's like, he was worried, and we're like, a lot of us were going, hey, we love watching you play this because you're happy playing it.
Yep.
And the shenanigans.
Yeah, and shenanigans. That's always a fun part of Rev streams. I gotta say that. That's 1000% so much fun over there. Floyd says the Int D is also available on eBay.
For 3 times the price.
And Tin Man said the Lego D for 189 Canadian, November 28th.
Yeah, it's saying the icons pack, but you know how that's going to be. There's going to be 8 million people online trying to buy that stupid pack on the 28th. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, they're not going to last the day.
What is that? No, that's Black Friday.
Black Friday.
That's Black Friday. Yeah, that's going to be.
It's going to be like trying to get. It's going to be like trying to buy Comic-Con tickets, man.
Yeah.
And if you've never done that, you don't know pain.
Yeah, you might. I'll just 3D print one. Tin Man says that's funny. That's funny. If you do, please mail me one.
Yeah, let me know,
Blue?
dude. I'll pay for the plastic. Yeah, we're good.
But anybody else? Final thoughts?
Like paying for the plastic with plastic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I could say I want the one in hot pink. Thanks.
It'll be just like toilet paper for COVID. Wow.
Oh, damn.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Except for the fact that people that stock up on Enterprise will actually be able to sell them later.
Oh, my God.
What am I going to do with all this toilet paper? Insulate.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Help medicate. Speaking of which, I need to go get some more weed.
Yeah.
You know.
I've got to do that as well. So, but I have to go outside. Y'all know the drill. I've got Littlefoot here, so I won't smoke in the house.
I know.
Just saying. Guys, again, I want to thank everybody for coming on. Last chance, final thoughts.
I love you. I love everybody.
love
I
you
hope
too,
you all
Grandma.
have a great weekend.
Have lots of fun and have a good time.
There you go.
I've got more work to do. We all.
Y'all
Guys,
take
Just
care.
during this, I swapped trailers.
Bacon, that's why we love you, man. That's why we love you.
I'm an hour and 15 minutes away from where I'm delivering in the morning, and I've got to go there tonight so I can be staged to get up at 5 in the morning to unload.
Bacon, can I just tell you something real quick before you go?
Yes, ma'am.
They want $2,500 to truck my 2 cars across country. Do you want that money?
There you go.
If it was my own truck, I would think about it, but you're also all the way over there in California, and it would cost me more than that in fuel just to get over there to begin with.
Okay, I was just checking to see.
Well, and honest answer, I mean, a lot of what you're paying with that, the company is not, except for the fact that they're probably putting a bunch of loads together, they're not making that much off of that load because a lot of it goes to fuel.
Yeah, I know. Most of it's going to the guy driving my stuff, not the actual company. Yeah, I know.
Jason says, I'm going to get some seafood when I get home, but no catfish. Thank you for that, Jason.
Oh,
Jesus.
God damn
Just
it.
remember, you don't have to just see the food; you can eat it as well.
Now you've done it.
Sorry, I had to. So where's this raid going, guys? Because Rev didn't come on tonight like he normally does.
No, he's probably feeling depressed and morose like me too. So Nightingale's on. Let me see who else is on. I don't know if anyone else is on Star Trek. Give me just a sec.
I got that boom.
Deuces, everybody.
This
I'll be here soon.
Yeah,
this is everybody.
Says,
There is no one else in Trek.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I don't know
Now,
where to. I guess
Hunter's playing Jackbox Party.
Well, we'll do that.
And Hunter.
We'll send everybody over to Grand Admiral Hunter because I know that he would appreciate that. So,
And
all right,
and it's perfect.
guys, please go give
I gotta
this man a
call my
follow.
contact for where I'm going. Have a great night. It was good talking to you.
Hey,
love you guys.
right, love you guys too.
Love y'all.
Thank y'all for coming up. Thank you guys for talking. Drastic, thank you for that. I seen you. Iron Fister, we're about to end. I'm gonna send the raid over to Grand Admiral Hunter because I don't think I've ever raided in over there. But thank you for that. Where is my raid button? There it is. All right. So a lot of good things we talked about. I honestly kind of feel like it was pretty good, guys. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for coming up and talking to us. Thank you for just the conversation. That alone speaks volumes. Here he is, Grand Admiral Hunter. He's doing. What is this? What is this? I'm not sure what he's playing, but please go give this man some love. We know he needs it. We all need it. And stay true, guys. Please keep coming up and speaking your mind, okay? We'll be back tomorrow about 9 p.m. Eastern for a little bit more conversation about what's been going on this week. So we are rating out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay frosty, y'all. That was hella good. That was hella good. Thank you, everybody that took part in that. Seriously.
Hi, Hot Sauce. You're welcome. Thank you.
Seriously,
Go
the more of these I can do, the better. Yeah, it's WWE time. I got to meet up with Buddha. Guys.
I know you do. Go. Love you.
I'll be back later.